So, what I want to show you today is basically how we can use multimodal model using Neo4j. For this, I will use this new repository, Neo4j GenAI, that has been open sourced only a few days or a few weeks, let's say, ago. So it's in beta mode, but I will show you what we can do with it, basically. So I have a Neo4j database running here. For those who know a little bit Neo4j, it's the famous movie database that you see all over the places. Today, I'm just interested in the movies node. And they have two information that are useful for us today, which is the poster, so an image of the movie. And we have already computed and stored in the database the poster embedding, so the embedding for this image. And we have created a vector index for those vectors inside Neo4j. And what we are going to do is do some research using the information in the images only. So I'm just going to run everything. And so first thing we do is we instantiate a driver to the database, and we can try and search some similar images. So the image that I have is this one. So let's see what the similarity search can actually yield. So first we encode the image, and we use what we call the vector retriever from this Neo4j GenAI package. And we search by query vector, returning the top 4 basically matched items. So you can see it returns something here, but it returns basically quite a lot of information, which is not super readable. It's like a string. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to try and format a little bit the results. So for this, we will switch to the vector cipher retriever, which allow you to basically append some cipher query at the end of the vector search. So here we are using it only to format a little bit the results so that they look a little bit better, but you can use them to traverse the graph from the movies that were identified. For instance, if you want to find the actors that were involved in the movie. So if we run it, we have some slightly better results where we do not have the embedding, basically, that was taking a lot of space. And we can do even further because we can basically provide the function that we will use to go from the Neo4j record that's returned by our driver to the retriever result item that our retriever is returning. And in that case, we can actually parse the result much more easily by accessing the content and eventually the metadata. So here in the content, we have the movie title and the plot. Yeah, the movie plot. All right, and we are also displaying the image of the movie. So the first 4 movies that were found, whose poster is actually close to the image you've seen before, are those 4 movies: Paris, Je t'aime, Midnight in Paris, and Taxi 2. Right. All right, so now we have to perform some search from images. Now I would like to ask a question as a text. So the text I'm using is this one, so find a movie taking place in Paris and explain the plot of the movie. So again, we are using exactly the same thing, the vector cipher retriever. And the only difference is that this time I will provide the text. So I have to teach the retriever how to transform the text to a vector for the comparison. So I'm providing a sentence transformer embedder with the proper embedding model, so the same one that was used to embed the images. Again, I run the retriever, and we are obtaining slightly different results. So truth about Charlie, I don't know the movie at all, but there is the Eiffel Tower in the poster, so probably it's happening in Paris. Forget Paris, and well, I mean, such a few examples. So the next step still have a few minutes, few seconds, 2 minutes, good. So the next step, once you have retrieved the information, usually you want to include that in some RAG pipeline. So this is something that's also supported by Neo4j Gen AI. Well, at the moment it's on the main branch, it's not yet released because it was merged like yesterday, but it will be in the next release. And for that, what you need is you need an LLM. So you can use any LLM available in LangChain. So this is actually working pretty well. You instantiate your LLM, you create your graph RAG object, providing the retriever you want to use and the LLM, and then you can just use rag.search, so the exact same question. And here you see, here is an answer. So I think you're looking for a romantic comedy that takes place in the city, blah, blah. Well, I mean, it's definitely using the movies that were retrieved by our retrievers. And the other thing you can also do is if you, for whatever reason, you do not want to use LangChain, you can create your own implementation of the LLM. So by basically creating a subclass of this LLM interface, the only thing you need to do is to implement the invoke method. So by using directly the Ollama package that looks like something like this, Ollama chat, and return the LLM response by extracting the content inside the Ollama response. And again, you do exactly the same thing. You create your graph RAG object, you provide the retriever, the LLM, and you can search with exactly the same parameters. I'm also asking here the RAG to return the context so that we can check whether it was actually using the information from the context or just hallucinating. So it's returning the truth about Charlie, is recommending Forget Paris and Paris. And if we go through the context, we can check that those are actually the movies that were provided inside the prompt. So, okay, that's all for me today. Thank you very much for listening. And
thank you, Estelle.